Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I have a fun, quick, and easy transfer technique for you. We're going to use packing tape. So you've probably done a packing tape transfer, maybe you heard about it, or maybe you haven't. I guess you probably haven't, otherwise I wouldn't bother doing the video now, would I? You get a really cool, very detailed transfer, and here is some examples. This is a photocopy that I transferred of like a snake skeleton, which I thought was kind of cool. And this one here is from a glossy like magazine. This is actually one of the transfer sheets that came with my transfer kit from Jerry's Artorama, and so it's little dandelions. And so you can do color, you can do black and white. It just has to be either a magazine page or a photocopy or a laser print. So those are the only requirements. So I've got a couple of examples here, and I think we'll do this little anchor. So the only limitation you have is the width of your packing tape. I know, like if you go to the post office, I guess you can get it up to 4 inches wide. I just have this 2-inch wide stuff from the dollar store, but it works just fine. I guess you could overlap it and put a bunch together if you wanted to just do something big. But what you want to do is tear off a piece, and you want to try to put it down on your image so that you don't get wrinkles. Like this is actually going to be a little bit bigger than my tape. And then just want to smooth it down. You don't get any wrinkles. And then just going to burnish it. I like to burnish it on both sides with a bone folder. You could use a plastic spoon or something too if you didn't have a bone folder. Alright, and then you're going to saturate it with water. You can either put it into a bowl, or you can a bowl of water, or you can just use a spray bottle like I'm doing here. We're going to do the same thing with this photocopy just so you can see. It's the same process, just, you know, this is just going to be black and white. And the cool thing I've noticed is that any area that does not have printing on it, like if it was a white area on a magazine page, or, you know, like the white paper here, the paper comes completely off this way, and so you don't get that, like, you don't get that haze that you can get with other transfer methods. And also you have a little bit of adhesive, because wherever there was like just white paper and no ink, it'll actually be a little sticky, so you can use that to stick it down onto your card or your home decor project or whatever you're going to do. Alright, so now I'm going to squirt this. The technique though is the same as we did for the gel transfer, which is kind of cool. So this one's been, you know, you saw me spray it like 30 seconds ago. So now what you want to do is simply roll off the paper, and I like to keep spraying it. The nice thing about this is you don't have, it pretty much just grabs the ink as soon as you stick that tape down, so you don't have to worry about stretching a gel film or, you know, rubbing too much off and removing the ink. The ink is not going to go anywhere. The ink is on your tape as soon as you stick it down. I don't think this works with your regular. We could actually try one. I think I have a printout. We could try it, just like a inkjet print, but I think the water would make the ink run. This works so awesome for magazine pages, especially if you have like a magazine that some of those magazines have like paper samples, pattern paper samples in them, like especially the scrapbooking and paper making, paper crafting magazines from the UK has all those pretty paper samples that, you know, you can cut out and use. Well, this would be a really cool way to like get like a cool glossy look. Now you just want to keep rubbing it till all the paper is gone, and then I'll just show you here. I'll just put it on this tile so you can kind of see how it looks. So you'd want to stick it down on something that was light colored so you'll be able to see your transfer after. But look at that. So nice and bright. It really captured that photograph really, really well. But you can see anything that was white was transparent before. Same thing here. Just rub it until the paper is gone. Adding more water as needed, but you can see it's not going to lift this the ink from the toner based copier either. I will try it on a regular inkjet print too in just a second. We can try that together, because I know somebody's going to ask it. I get asked that a lot. And like the gel transfers, you do need a laser print. But look, you can get all that paper off there. You see how it's like completely clear? I think this is such a cool technique. And then it will be sticky. Once it dries, all the water dries off, it will be sticky. But you know, you just keep on going until you have all of that paper off. So let me see. I know in this stack I've got some things that I think I do. I think I've got some of these that are inkjet. Yes, I know this is an inkjet because it's red. I don't have a red copier. So let me try that. Let me wipe off my area here. It's fun to experiment, isn't it? I think so. All right, so let's just stick some tape down there. That probably sounded really awesome in your ears. Sorry about that. All right, I'm just gonna cut a portion out because otherwise it might take a while to rub that paper off. So make sure we burnish it really good. Who knows, this might work. Wouldn't that be cool if it worked? I don't really have high hopes because water and the printer ink usually are not a great combination, but we shall see. Maybe if it gets trapped on that adhesive, it'll be fine. And I'm going to burnish the back just to be safe. Alright, you know what? We'll spray this and let it sit for a minute while we finish rubbing the stuff off the back of the anchor one. Okay, here we go. We'll finish this one off while we're waiting. So yeah, go ahead and like get a bowl full of water and just plop those pieces of tape right in that water. That'll just make it come off all that easier when you go to rub it. Unless you wanted to remove all your fingerprints, then keep on making prints. Keep on making transfers. You'll know when you got all the paper off because it will feel very slippery. The tape will feel kind of like plastic. You don't feel the adhesive until it dries again, and then you're ready to stick it right on your project because you just made like a sticky sticker. You made a sticker. All that for a sticker, guys. Sticker with a clear back. Okay, now look at this beauty. Look at that. There's still a little more paper I could get off, but let's set that on the tile and show you. The tile's still a little wet, as is the back of the sticker, but look at that. Pretty cool, huh? I think that would be really cool on something. I'm not sure what yet. Alright, now let's try this. Let's see if this works. I can see that the ink that's on the that's not on the tape is starting to bleed, but let's just see what happens when we... Yeah, that's not gonna work. But now we know. I just saved you that experiment. Yeah, that completely came off. So yes, works with photocopies, works with magazine pages, works with color copies and laser prints, but not with inkjet prints. So there you have it, some fun transfer techniques. I hope you try it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please share this with anybody who would be interested. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, happy crafting.